Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha, and today we're going to talk about what to do the day before your first 36 hours fast, or the day before your fast in general, because honey, I know days get hard, things get hard, so let's talk about it. So first things first, I have so far lost 30 pounds with ADF, which is alternate day fasting. And honey, it's honestly life-changing for me. And I find that in this ADF group that I'm in, a lot of people do have struggles with starting and stopping with ADF because they feel like they can't actually complete that fast day. And let me tell you, it's probably not that you're not able to, it's probably because you just did not eat properly the day before. Now, I'm not saying that you can't eat, like if you wanted nachos, right? You wanted some real cheesy nachos. I'm not telling you to not eat that. I'm just saying, if you know that every single day that you are, eating unnecessarily fatty foods, greasy foods, fried foods, and you're expecting to see results, honey, you may only be dropping half a pound every single week, when in ADF, you can drop between upwards of 2 to 10 pounds. I should know because I lost 9 pounds my very first week. So let me tell you what I do the day before it's time for me to have a 36-hour fast. I typically start my mornings off each time with boiled eggs. The days that I get to eat, we're going to call those feast days. So boiled eggs, if not overnight oats, I will have turkey bacon or turkey sausage with my boiled eggs. And I will start my day off with fruit. As I'm preparing my breakfast itself, I'm eating a little bit of fruit. Now, I'm kind of like if I like that, I'm going to keep eating it type person. So you're not going to see me deviate away from my boiled eggs, my overnight oats, my turkey sausage, my turkey bacon a lot, but that's typically what my breakfasts are looking like. So for my fruits throughout the day, I'll have watermelons, I'll have strawberry, I'll have some type of orange, whether that be a mandarin, tangerine, something like that, right? Or a berry. Those are typically the 4 things that I try to keep. I don't do bananas anymore because of how much sugar is inside of them. So, there's that, right? And then by the time we get to our lunch, now you may call this weird, but I like this type of meal, but I don't do this every single time. So sometimes I will do like a chicken and veggie stir fry, and I'll put a little bit of yum yum sauce. And if I don't add the yum yum sauce, I will just put some everything but the bagel seasoning right on top of that and just eat that. Keep eating that veggie and that protein together in like a little bowl situation. So this coming week for my lunches, I plan on having 1 can of chicken, about 1.5 cups of veggies, and then 1/2 cup of brown rice, and it's that boil in the bag brown rice. And that's gonna be my lunch. And honey, when I say that right there gets me so full, it gets me so full. Some days I can't even eat all of it. I'll just eat half of it and I'll be like, whew, okay, that was enough, because I am drinking water. Each meal, I'm making sure that I'm downing a bottle of water throughout my meal, because not only is it going to keep me fuller longer, I'm not going to be wanting to eat anything else after I eat, because I am not in the business of stuffing my body anymore. So between lunch and dinner, I'll typically snack on a little bit of, maybe if I want a bag of chips by that point, I'll have a bag of chips. If I want, like a little snack cake, that will be the time of day where I will eat it. And then once again, I'm adding in water, surprise, surprise. So water, veggie, snacks, sometime between, lunch and dinner. By the time dinner comes, I'm not going to say exactly all what I do for dinners, because I typically ask my husband like, hey, what do you want for dinner? And he'll be like, oh, I want this. And I'll just, I'll cook it, or he'll end up cooking it for us. But for dinners, it's a toss up of what it could be. But I drink water, I stay hydrated as possible, and I eat fruits and veggies throughout the day. And if I have a snack, I'll have that typically before dinner, between lunch and dinner, like in that time frame. So sometimes I think on your first, I say, full week of doing ADF, and you have your first 36 hours fast, I find that you're craving a bunch of stuff because your body is like confused on what's going on. But as you keep going with ADF, you find it that you don't crave a lot of stuff. Now, here I am months into doing my ADF journey, and I can't say, there's some days where I'm fasting and all I can do is think about food. Like, it's weird at times, but you know what I'll do? I'll go do some crocheting. If my hands is busy, I am not eating. I can't be eating and my hands be busy, right? It's just not a thing. So I will try to go and like edit a video, If my friend has something that she wants me to edit, I'll edit her video. I'm researching something. I'm watching a recipe, which is a crazy thing that I do. I do watch recipe videos when I am doing my fasted days for whatever reason. Like, it's like one of those, like, it's feeding me, like my eyes are getting fed, so like my stomach can sit there and wish for the food, because by the time your fast days are over with, like, think of it like this: you earned that meal. Like, this was your reward because you worked up all these hours to get to where you're at so that you can't eat. So honestly, eating for me on my feast days are even better, or even more of a better reward, because I know that I deserved it because I actually completed my 36 hours fast. Now, moving forward, right? So when I start my fasting tonight, I am starting 40-hour fast. I don't know why I didn't adjust before, but I think that I can do this only because 36 hours go by so fast, right? And some mornings I get up and I'm just like, I'm really still not hungry. So I'm going to push myself this week and do 40-hour fast. And I'm going to let you guys know how that all works out, probably in a series of shorts or whatever. But yeah, I just make sure that I'm packing my days with fruits, veggies, proteins, and water, because it's really, really big. Now, for the people that still are wanting to drink pops, zero sugars, this, diet pops, that, the people that want to do that, I don't really have a lot of advice for you, because I'm not a person that typically, drinks those type of things. I wasn't addicted to sodas and all those sugary drinks before. Now, if I'm at a restaurant and I want a drink, I will get me a little drink, normally like a lemonade or a juice or something like that. But I can't sit here and tell you what to do with your cravings with pops and things. Like, I don't have that suggestion for you. I ain't got it. Like I was saying, if you want to have a successful fast day, honestly, just prepare yourself the day before. With those Sunday nights, that Tuesday night, and that Thursday night, I try to make sure that I'm packing my days up with as much nutrients and proteins and waters and fruits and veggies as possible, because I know come that next day, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be prepared, and I'm not going to be so like feeling so just about myself, because I've prepared myself for that next day.